Hello, and thank you for joining me for your daily tarot. So today we're looking at the energies for the 10th and the 11th of September. Just to warn you guys, just in case anybody hasn't been made aware yet, there has been someone out there who has been cloning my channel. So please make sure that you're viewing my readings on my channel, which is Phoenix Keia Tarot. Okay, I do have a couple of channels and they all have my name within the actual channel name itself. Okay, right, so we're not going to take that because I dropped those ones. That is not going to be part of your message. I can pretty much guarantee you that, right? So what we're looking at, leg, stepping into a new experience, haystack, karma, you will reap what you have sown. Okay, so for better or for worse, you will reap what you have sown. What's this? I didn't drop those, but they rolled out into my lap. Okay, the coins, money will be coming in to you. The ink pot, problems to be resolved. Okay, the flute, disappointment in a friend or a lover, and the wishbone, a wish is granted. Okay, there's a lot to unpack here. So the karma, where I was saying for better or for worse, you will reap what you have sown. This is for the better. Okay, it is for the better, because it's followed up with finances coming in for you. It's followed up with problems being resolved. Okay, there is this bone of contention here though, which is this disappointment in a friend or a lover. So we'll take a closer look at that in a minute. And a wish of yours is being granted. So you've earned something very significant here. And it's coming through for you. It does require you to step into a new experience though. Okay. Which could... I feel that this new experience might feel a bit jarring. Okay. Because it does have this vibe to it where it's quite unexpected. It is quite unexpected. I'm getting the impression that somebody was just assuming, oh yeah, same shit, different day, same old, right? And that's why this energy is going to feel a bit jarring for you. Interesting. Right, let's take a look at the tarot and we'll see what other messages we can pull out of this one for you with the tarot. And as always, I will be getting the guidance, the healing, all of that good stuff, okay? So what is this new experience? It feels like those two belong together, actually. What's this new experience for our collective? They're saying... be brave. Be brave. Okay, so if you're not feeling confident, then practice feeling confident. Practice walking with purpose. Okay, because that's going to really help. It's just going to really help you in general, but it's also going to help to attract more things for you to be confident about to come in for you. Okay, the energy that you give off, it speaks volumes, and it's very magnetic. So if you're one of these that is really shy, really uncertain of yourself, that's the energy that you're going to be giving off. Okay, so it's not really going to come across as well as opposed to someone who walks with purpose. Okay, someone who can walk into a room and doesn't feel like they have to compete with everyone else in the room. Okay, they just give off a different vibe, a different energy. And then you've got the Six of Cups that's clarifying this, stepping into a new experience. So a message of nostalgia. I'm getting the word memories. When I'm looking at that card, there's like past memories, nostalgic memories, where you're going to be stepping into a new experience to do with past energy. So that's interesting. Okay, yeah, because it sounds initially like it doesn't make any sense, right? But then when you sit with it, it makes perfect sense. I feel that this is a missed opportunity. It's coming back around for you guys. I genuinely do. And it might have been the assumption that that opportunity was gone forever, and it actually isn't. Can you tell us more? Thank you. Yeah, the Two of Pentacles. The Two of Pentacles. That's things leveling out. Things starting to make sense with the Two of Pentacles. I mean, the Two of Pentacles can be a whole bunch of different things. It can be like multiple jobs, multiple responsibilities. It can be two streams of income. It can be two choices, okay? But basically, this is asking for you to persevere, to be prepared to weigh out your options, be prepared to tackle multiple tasks at the same time. But what's that got to do with the Six of Cups? Can you tell us more? What's that got to do with the Six of Cups? For our collective stepping into a new experience. They're saying that something's wrong. Interesting. So can you tell us what is this message with something being wrong? Or something was wrong. It's being corrected. Okay, Six of Cups to the Two of Pentacles. Right. So a situation that you have been struggling with. So it was going wrong. It was taking a wrong turn. It's being corrected. Yeah, it's definitely being corrected. Ace of Pentacles. Okay. Ace of Pentacles is a new opportunity. And you're stepping into a new experience. I feel like there's an offer here that's being put on the table for you. And your guidance is to take it. Take the offer that's being take the opportunity that has been provided for you. Page of Swords. I mean, you've got loads of cards that have come out there. Let's take a peek and we'll put them back in the deck. Page of Swords, a King of Swords, a Nine of Swords. That's a lot of swords energy. Okay. So someone here has been mulling over a situation that they have been stuck dealing with. They felt that there was no way out of a situation. But there's an offer that's being presented here that's going to get you out of a tight spot. Four of Pentacles, Nine of Cups, and Strength. Okay. Yeah, I don't feel like you're expecting this offer with this Ace of Pentacles. I really don't. But it's coming in regardless. And it's like, just like that, all of your worries are being dissolved here because of that offer coming through. And then there's your message about be brave. Strength. Nine of Cups and Strength. Be brave, that there is a positive outcome here. There's a very happy outcome here. Okay. I'm going to switch decks here just for a quick second. Because I want to get clarity on that Six of Cups. What is this message about the Six of Cups for our collective, please? To do with this opportunity from the past that someone thought that they've missed out on, but they haven't actually missed out on it. Three of Swords and Death. Okay. Something's changed with the passing of time. A lot has changed since back then when you missed out on this opportunity. So, Interesting. The circumstances, it's something to do with the circumstances back then weren't ideal, but with the passing of time and with everything changing as it inevitably does, the circumstances are now completely different. The circumstances are now optimum. Because that's old pain, that's old disappointment due to that missed opportunity in the past. Right? But with the passing of time, it's resolved that. So now you've got serious decisions to make over the next coming days. Okay, well now what direction do you wanna go in? Was this haystack? Can you tell us more about this haystack? See, because they say needle in a haystack, which means something's impossible, like you'll never find it, you'll never achieve it. It's a needle in the haystack. So you thought that something was going to be impossible. And this is literally the impossible made possible. That's what's coming out of this reading. The impossible made possible. Can you tell us, thank you, right? Whatever this is, it's come out squiffy. The Queen of Cups. That's intense emotions. Somebody's been struggling with their intense emotions because they really, really genuinely wanted this opportunity that they missed out on, or they wanted to do this thing, whatever it was, or they really wanted that job, or they wanted that course, or they wanted, do you know what I mean? And then there's these intense emotions. Someone's been on an emotional roller coaster the past few months. So while I am unable to give you the exact pinpoint, accurate, specific details of what topic this is about, because I can only read the strongest overall energy, this is literally whatever has been really bothering you the most over the past few months. So what area of your life have you felt the most stuck over the past few months specifically, where there was a missed opportunity? And it's like when that opportunity was missed out on back then, you didn't really have a concise answer as to why that opportunity was missed out on. It just was. Right? Because we've got closure here, definitely. And the message of, okay, the environment wasn't opportune back then, but it definitely is now. So here's that opportunity that you'd missed out on. So it's literally, all someone had to do here was wait it out and to be patient. Okay. But the Queen of Cups coming out squiffy, somebody didn't want to be patient. They didn't want to be patient. I mean, it is understandable. It's understandable because it does feel like this is serious energy, right? So it's understandable why somebody didn't want to be patient. I get that. Especially when you feel like your entire future's on the line, or when you feel like your life is on the line, or something like that, right? It's like, well, can't really afford to be patient. I understand completely. Okay, can you tell us more about this Queen of Cups off center, please? It's almost like I'm getting the message of, because that's like mean girl energy, right? So I'm kind of getting the impression that somebody was being mean, or they were coming across as being mean. Yeah, Six of Pentacles off center. That's really, really interesting. Because that indicates that, that there was mean girl energy to do with this situation. Somebody didn't want you to have that opportunity back then. They wanted it for themselves. Do you know what I mean? Okay, well, there's karma coming in about that too then. Can you have another card for this, please? Because karma works both ways. It absolutely works both ways. Yeah, the World. There's your closure. There. Oh, there it is. Oh. Yeah. Justice off center with the World. Okay. So if I'm right, and there was this mean girl, this queen bee, whoever, either they're no longer there or they're on their way out. Because they're getting caught. Okay, justice off center. And even though the wheels of justice do spin slowly, they do still spin. And you got spinning energy here with the World. Okay. It's like you being able to breathe that huge sigh of relief because it's about frickin' time. It's about frickin' time. So you've waited a long time for this. You've waited a long while for this karma bus to catch up to this person. If I'm right, and that is a separate entity. Okay. You've waited a long time for it. It's happening. It is happening. Interesting. So they might have redirected opportunities or communications or finances that were supposed to go to you to themselves. Well, there's only so long that a person can keep that up for before they get caught. I always say that. You got money coming in. You've got problems being resolved through the passage of time, and a wish of yours is being granted. All within very quick succession of each other as well. Like, over the next coming days, you're genuinely going to feel like you've won the lottery because technically you have. Technically you have. Can you tell us more about this coins, inkpot and wishbone? Thank you. Yeah, the Emperor. Divine masculine energy. Now either you're this Emperor energy and you're sitting in your power and you're completely in charge, completely in control of your words, your actions, your emotions. Or this is a masculine energy that is going to help you to achieve all of these things here. So again, take it as it resonates, okay? Can you tell us more about this, please? It could also be some type of an authority, because the Emperor and the Empress, they can be authority figures as well. Can you tell us more about this? Oh, okay. The Eight of Cups, the Four of Wands, the Fool and the Nine of Cups. I love that combination. I absolutely love that combination because there's total liberation here that's going on. There's stability here as well with this Four of Wands. So there's a really important milestone over the next coming days where you are going to have to take a risk. You are going to have to take a gamble, which means you are going to have to make that choice over here with that Two of Pentacles. And they're saying that you've to choose what will genuinely make you happy. Okay, so you've got to take everybody else out of the equation, because this isn't about everybody else. This is about you. This is about your future. This is about your happiness. Once you get solid, once you get firm on what it is that is going to contribute to more happiness in your life, then you can throw that dice, as it were. Okay. This Eight of Cups is asking for you to surrender something, as is the Fool. So what is it that you need to surrender? Sometimes you need to surrender the fact that you're not always going to be in control of absolutely everything all of the frickin' time. But there's another message with that Eight of Cups that's wanting to come through. So let's take a look at it. What's that Eight of Cups? The High Priestess reversed. Interesting, because that's someone who's not been following their own intuition. Or someone who has been cut off from their own intuition. They've been cut off from their higher self. Can you tell us more about this High Priestess reversed? Oh. The Two of Swords. Feeling stuck. Feeling unable to make a decision. Tell us, thank you. Okay, the Ten of Cups and the Tower. Sorry, not the Ten of Cups. The Ten of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles and the Tower. There's been bad advice. There's been bad advice. At some point, you missed out on this opportunity over here in the past due to bad advice. And instead of you listening to your own intuition, and instead of you using your own discernment, I feel like you took someone else's advice that led up to missing out on that opportunity earlier on. It might have cost you financially as well. With the Ten of Pentacles and the Tower. Can you tell us more about this problem that is being resolved here, please, for our collective? Oh, the Tower's come out again. The Tower and the Ten of Swords. About this problem that is currently being resolved. Where something went completely wrong. Something was a total disaster. And then there's an ending here. Someone feeling completely and absolutely defeated. Completely exhausted. There's a crisis going on. There's an ongoing crisis that was not necessarily caused by you, but I do feel it was exacerbated by another individual here who had their own interest to serve, giving bad advice to others, including yourself, to feed their own interests that potentially caused this Tower and Ten of Swords. And that's what's currently being resolved here. Might be a friend of yours. because it's the cause of a disappointment here. Remember this flute energy, disappointment in a friend or a lover. I mean, this could also be another person that you're dealing with who is taking someone's advice that is unhelpful advice. And they seem to think the one that gave them the advice is absolutely correct. And they're not correct at all. What's this disappointment? What's this disappointment? Oh, yeah, the Eight of Swords. They call that the self-imposed prison. So it's someone feeling powerless. Someone playing the victim or someone being victimized. What's going on? This Eight of Swords, this disappointment. The Six of Pentacles. That's help. So, disappointment in someone because they refused help, they refused to get help, or they refused legitimate help. Because that word legitimacy is really screaming through here with this combination. Someone's taken advice off of an individual who is not legit. And that's the problem that's being resolved. Yeah, the devil. Oh, the devil and the Six of Cups. Okay. Because someone's trying to hold on to the past. Interesting. Yeah, I mean, might not be the scenario here that's playing out, but I will give you an example, okay? So, the example, when people go along to tarot readers and they get readings done because they're just wanting to hear what they want to hear and they're not prepared to hear what they need to hear, okay? It kind of feels like that. And somebody's visited, for example, a reader who is not legit because they know that that reader's going to tell them what they want to hear instead of what they need to hear, instead of doing what they need to do, which obviously is to trust their own discernment and their own intuition above and beyond anything and everything else. Because, I mean, we look, Eight of Swords, that's imprisonment, which is entrapment, and then you've got the devil, which is bondage. Like, someone is so heavily focused on the past, so heavily focused on nostalgia, that it is holding them prisoner, that it is stopping them from moving forward, and it is stopping them from investing themselves fully in something fresh and new that they're supposed to be doing right now. And it's causing it's causing disappointment, both for themselves and for everyone else around them, is feeling this disappointment because it's like, well, why can't you just let go of the past? Why can't you progress? Why can't you move forward? Why are you so stuck on the past? Right? Okay. I mean, it's a difficult energy, this one, right? It's really, really difficult. I'm just going to level with you. It's so difficult because it feels like a ridiculously complicated situation that I'm only allowed to see the surface layers of, right? Okay, can you tell us more about this disappointment? Yeah. The Eight of Pentacles. Somebody should have moved on by now. Someone should have progressed by now. Eight of Pentacles is all about making progress. It's progressing. It's perfecting your craft. It's, do you know what I mean? It's really paying attention to all of the details, paying attention to the work. There's their own standards, their own quality of life, right? It's someone who is working hard because they're building up to something. They're working with purpose. They're walking with purpose. I mean, yeah, there could be someone else involved as well, with the Two of Cups being at the bottom of the deck. I feel like someone's holding on to another person from the past. It could well be someone's too busy holding on to an ex from their past that they're not moving on from, and it's causing disappointment. You got the King of Cups at the bottom of that deck, which is emotional stability. The Star. There's healing, there's recovery, there's wish fulfillment. So I feel that as long as somebody can release the past energy, which is either a past person or a past experience or a past opportunity that they feel like they missed out on, as soon as they can release that, they're going to get this new opportunity that opens up for them. And through the new opportunity that's opening up for them, it's going to resolve the past issue, the past situation. There are many wheels spinning at the same time here. Two of Pentacles. Well, no, not spinning, because that indicates something moving fast. A better way to put it is there are many wheels turning at the same time here. Seven of Wands reversed. Okay. That can be hesitation. I feel like you're being warned against hesitating. Don't hesitate. Grab this opportunity the second that you see it. The Two of Wands and the Page of Swords. Yeah, it's time to cross that bridge, they're saying. Strange read. Can you have some guidance here, please, for our collective? I feel like someone's more concerned, more worried about what it is that they might be leaving behind, and they're not focused enough on what they stand to gain. That's what I feel the issue is here. Okay, when the world feels like it is coming crashing down around you, take that as an opportunity to find yourself and to let go of who you thought you were. Not all storms come to destroy your life. Some come to clear your path. Decide that there's that word again, crises. Somebody has been or currently is in crises. Decide that this crisis will be the turning point for what you have been waiting for. Yeah, because it is. It absolutely is, because look what's coming in. Money's coming in for you. Problems that you are having are being resolved. A wish is being granted. You've got new experiences and good karma here. Do you know what I mean? It's like the only negative, if you like, card that came out there was that disappointment in a friend or a lover. And it might well be that you find you're disappointed in someone because they're not being supportive. Why are they not being supportive? Because they're too focused on being a victim here, quite possibly. Oh, well, I never got that opportunity. Oh, well, I never been given a second chance. Oh, well, oh, well, oh, well, do you know what I mean? And it's like, shut the fuck up. Conversation is not about you. Right? That's how I feel that this is going to go. I legit see you telling someone, shut the fuck up, because it's not about you. This is about me. This is about my opportunity. Why does every conversation that I have with you have to be redirected back onto yourself? But you might not have even noticed that about this person until you yourself had this particular crisis. Because remember, everything's connected. Everything's connected. It's like, why can't somebody just be happy for you? It is important to take breaks from all of the shitty people in your life, because if you don't, then you might end up with a clogged artery and shits for brains. You have to get up every morning and say to yourself, I can do this shit. Yeah. Damn right you can. But yeah, that is what I have for you guys today. I genuinely hope that that reading made sense and that it was helpful. For personal readings with me, my website is phoenixkeiatarot.com. The link for that is in my description box below. Thank you so very much for watching, and I hope you have a lovely, lovely day. Okay, bye.